Hello guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I wish you first of all a happy new year. I hope all of you had a great start to the new year. As you can see, I'm not in my usual setup because I'm not at home currently, but that doesn't stop us from filming a YouTube video because it's long overdue. I had to take a break because I was on holidays, and this is not the reason for the break. Actually, the reason is that I got ill. And when I tell you I'm ill, I mean ill. So usually I don't really tend to get sick, but again I catch some food poisoning, and basically during the holiday season I was just so no content creation for me. But now we are back with full energy, and I'm super excited about today's video because I'm going to do for the first time fashion predictions. Moreover, my 2026 fashion predictions. Some of these pieces are more like a continuation from previous trends, because I feel like it's always happening like this, that we have, let's say, a summer season where a trend is starting to evolve and then it opens up fully only in the next season. So for example, what we saw appearing in the summer, let's say, I think this summer is going to bloom pretty much. So I'm pretty sure that some of these pieces you already heard about, but we are just going to unbrief everything and talk about it, like why it is trending right now and how can you implement it in your wardrobe without switching your entire personality and chase after trends. So let's start with the first point. The first one is nothing specific. I'm talking about unique accessories and unique pieces in your wardrobe. I feel like people are getting tired of mainstream and all these minimalist styles, and everyone is leaning more into personal style rather than following trends. And I know it's a bit funny that I'm talking about trend predictions and now I'm telling that we want to have more personal style, but I feel like the need of personal style is also kind of a trend. But this is a trend what I fully support, because I feel like in the last couple of years everyone was chasing after these micro trends, and even if you did not want to participate, it was on our feeds all the time, on all our social media feeds, and even like unwillingly you're catching up on micro trends, and then you're falling into this circle of chasing trends unwillingly, which happened to me, for example, and I got so tired of it. I always wanted to switch off this world of trends, but I could not, because obviously I'm trying to make my way into social media and you have to keep up with the trends, etc. But it's super hard to find the borders, I feel like, where you get inspiration from smaller trends, but you're also involving with your own personal style. And I think this is what a lot of us is trying to achieve right now, that we take a step back and focus more on things what we actually like, what we are actually inspired by. And these things are not necessarily fashion related. I think they can be anything, like objects, I don't know, a painting, or from nature, whatever. And I see more and more people trying to get back to their own personalities, escaping all these social media trends. And this is where I'm coming back to my first point of owning more unique pieces, handmade pieces, pieces from smaller brands, basically pieces which are not owned by every second person. And I feel like we are choosing more our personalities and accordingly choosing pieces to our personalities. The second point is a bit more obvious. It's the color turquoise, the color turquoise. Turquoise, right? I think it started to appear more in beginning of fall season, and I feel like we are going to see it more and more often in spring and summer season as well. Moreover, we are going to see combinations of turquoise and other colors, for example turquoise and red together, or turquoise and brown. Simply very aesthetic and very pleasant color combinations. And I love it actually when colors are trending or when we pick up a color, because I feel like it's very easy to implement in your wardrobe without having to spend a lot of money on it. I mean, you can literally just get, I don't know, a small headband or earrings with a small stone which has this color, or even bags. I feel like bags are the perfect way to implement these colors, to make this color really pop and stand out. And what I especially love about bags, that they are so easy to find secondhand. I was in my favorite vintage store the other day and I found the most gorgeous turquoise leather bag, but it was around, I think, like 70 euros. And what I would not do is, just because I start to like a color, I would not necessarily spend that much money, because let's be honest, I think all of us have enough bags already. And then I simply hopped on eBay and I found one leather. So I found this bag for 9 euros and I don't really feel bad for buying it, because I know that it's a good quality bag, and if I don't like it or if I don't wear it anymore, then I can just resell it for the same price and someone else can enjoy this good quality of bag. It's kind of like a circle moment. For the next one, actually I have two items, but they have one similarity, and it's that they are giant and oversized, and I'm talking about glasses and bags. We were having this moment for the small tiny shoulder bags. Everyone was wearing it for quite some years, I feel like, and I still think that they are cute. But I feel like right now people really tend to wear more these giant bags, which are, by the way, also super practical. So I feel like they have more survival chances than the tiny bags, simply because they are practical. And if you are choosing good quality, then you can literally wear it for years, and even if you don't wear it for fashion, you will probably keep on wearing it because it's practical. And now we are coming to glasses. I have a weird obsession with glasses, and these are actually vintage glasses from the 70s or 80s. I got them for 5 euros, and then I basically customized it for having this blue filter in them. I'm actually thinking about getting eventually one more pair from the brand Jimmy Fairly. I tried a couple of their glasses when we were in Paris and I absolutely love the shape of them. And like I said, it's all about big glasses, also for sunglasses. We used to have these small glasses, again, just like with the bags, and now everything is bigger and chunkier and I would say a bit more unique, a bit more even like ugly in a way. Next thing is Next thing is or are fur accessories, and not just for winter, because obviously we saw a huge comeback with fur and faux fur, with jackets and coats, but I feel like we are going to keep on seeing them also in spring and summer seasons. I came across on Vinted a couple of weeks or even months ago by a pair of ballet flats with pointy toes, and they had this small fur detail. I will try to find a picture of it. Hopefully I can find it, because they were so gorgeous, and I regret it 100% that I did not get them, because they were only, I think, around 15 euros, and I know that the brand is actually quite expensive, and they were so chic. I kind of think about them every single day, and this is what I mean with the fur coming back also in spring and summer. Not necessarily with coats or like winter accessories, because this is where you would usually see fur, but I think we are going to see it also on skirts. For example, a faux fur skirt, or belts, or even headpieces, or like I said, on shoes, even on high heels or flats, or kind of anywhere basically. Next up we have balloon trousers and balloon drapings on dresses. Obviously we saw something very similar the last couple of years with jeans, for example, where we had the barrel type, and I think it's kind of similar because I feel like everyone is getting tired of simply baggy jeans and baggy trousers, but of course we do love the comfort of it, and I think this is how it got transformed, where we still have a special shape, in this case this balloon shape with the cinched bottom. And again, if you like the look of balloon pants, you can definitely either like use some small fashion hacks to cinch in the bottom of your pants. I think probably if you just use a hair tie or a clip, you can definitely, or even like a brush, I feel like it could work out to transform your existing pants to balloon pants, and then you don't have to buy literally anything, you can just DIY it. And I feel like it's very similar with the dresses. I think it comes again from the 80s and 70s. It's very interesting silhouette, what you can see here in the pictures. The draping is again a bit balloon-like. And last but not least, we have again the 70s and 80s inspired silhouettes, but in this case I'm talking about broad shoulders, cinched waist, and for the trousers more of a flare or bootcut shape. I think in these pictures you can pretty much see what vibe I'm talking about, and I feel like these styles paired with unique jewelry, you know, all these chunky bracelets, bangles, earrings, huge earrings, and the glasses are giving this insanely chic look. And I also feel like it looks super flattering on everyone, on every body shape. And then on top, if you're adding these accessories, then I feel like you cannot go wrong with it, and you will just simply look like you have your life together. Alright guys, I think that's it for today's video. We had quite a few topics to discuss. Let me know what you think and whether you agree or disagree with some points. Without further ado, I'm wishing you a wonderful week, a wonderful day, have a good one, and hopefully see you in my next video. Bye guys!